What is going on, everyone? Welcome to Anbu Media. Again, I'm your host, Echo, and ang co-host ko na si Casper, aka Cas. And welcome to Anbu Media Podcast where we talk about yung mga daily lives natin, yung mga normal lives na relatable. And just to give you an idea of how the podcast works para sa mga viewers natin dyan na bago lang nakita yung channel natin, Cas comes up with mga topics na pwedeng pag-usapan and yung guests natin, you can be a guest too here. Dito sa tabi ko, dito sa gitna namin. I don't know the topic beforehand, so I came here really unprepared and we just try to talk it out.
Mhm.
And for those na bago nga, don't forget, ipaki-like na lang yung video natin, comment, subscribe, anything else. Comment nyo kung anong mga gusto nyo naming pag-usapan dito sa podcast natin. And tag nyo rin kung sino gusto nyo makita. And itatry namin silang invite dito sa podcast namin. So, without further ado,
Did I stutter?
like I said, Cass comes up with the topic. Ano ba ang topic natin today sa podcast natin?
What's up, guys? What's up? So, medyo mabigat to. Two words pa lang, mabigat na yung parehong
Words.
words na yun eh. Emotion or emotional. Second, that's the first word.
Emotional.
Yeah,
Okay.
bigat na nun, ha? Second word,
Damage.
responsibility.
Ooh.
Being, so basically, we're talking about being responsible for our emotions.
Oh, okay. Ngayon ko lang narinig yun Emotional-
Ngayon mo lang narinig yung emotional responsibility.
Emotional responsibility. Yeah. Ngayon ko lang narinig yun. Not gonna lie. But
So-
what is emotional responsibility nga ba?
Let's start with the first word. Emotional. What are our emotions as people ba?
Uh-huh.
We have happiness, we have sadness,
Mhm.
we have joy, we have anger,
Uh-huh.
we have anxiety, we have...
Ang dami.
Ang dami.
Ang
Dami
dami
talaga na the feelings that people go through every day.
Mhm. So, emotional responsibility is about taking, responsibility of your emotions.
Correct.
Kung
Correct.
paano mo sila i-handle.
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
there are negative emotions.
Yeah. Mhm.
And negative emotions can impact the people around you.
Mhm.
So you have to be responsible on how you create impact to other people or how you disperse yung impact ng emotions mo sa ibang tao.
Right. Kasi, nakakahawangan talaga yan eh.
Nakakahawa, depression, galit.
Kapag galit ng
diba?
isang tao, ba't galit to? Siyempre, madadamay ka na rin. Ma-anxious ka na. Like, example, galit yung boss mo. May ginawa ba ako? May ganun. Hanggang sa buong araw na, nasisira talaga eh, no?
Tapos ikaw na yung galit.
Tapos ako na yung galit.
So pinasa ng boss mo yung galit niya
Oo.
sa'yo.
Yung boss mo, hindi na galit. Ikaw na yung galit. Yung
Oo.
bad trip talaga yung no?
Kasi
ganun eh, no?
pinasa na niya yung emotion niya sa'yo eh.
Oo.
But did he do it in a responsible way?
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Is that something that will make you a better person? Is that something that will make you more productive?
Oo.
Na napagalitan ka?
Sige. Let's tackle muna yung the negative emotions and how to handle them. Parang sige, let's start with anger. Paano mo ba ma-handle yung anger? Kasi hindi naman tayo I can't speak for all of us but hindi naman tayo pare-pareho na madaling kayang dalin yung anger eh. Parang okay, sige, kalma ako ganyan.
So sinasabi mo maraming mabilis pumitik.
Maraming mabilis pumitik. Maraming mabilis ma-triggered. Trigger effect.
So sa tingin mo yung mga mabilis ma-trigger, pumitik, responsible ba sila sa emotions nila?
Feel ko yun nga eh. Dapat maging responsible sila sa emotions nila. Kasi there's always a better way on how to handle these emotions. Especially anger. Anger is the most, it's the most destructive thing. It's the most destructive emotion, anger.
Anger and sadness.
And
Because sadness is
oo.
self-destructive.
Actually, yeah, that's true. Self-destructive and anger is destructive in general towards, syempre,
everyone around
everyone
you.
around
Parang
you.
bomba siya.
Oo. Especially sa the main the main pain point na pwede mong i-trace down yung anger to is sa bahay eh.
It starts
Parang,
there.
Oo, parang a normal Filipino household.
Emotions start at home eh.
Yeah, andyan yung yung anger eh. Parang, syempre, let's face it, maraming problema sa buhay.
Kung galit tatay mo,
galit tatay
may
mo,
chance
galit
na
nanay mo.
magiging angry person ka rin if your father lashes out his anger on you.
Yeah.
Katulad sa boss mo, di ba?
Parang gano'n nga.
Anger is passed down.
And it all boils down to paano ba hinahandle ng parents mo yung anger or yung sadness o yung problems na nangyayari sa buhay. Kasi, let's face it, normal naman talaga yung nangyayari sa household. And, hindi rin naman nila kasalanan eh. Kasi, yung mga parents natin, they're only imitating what is taught to them or what is shown to them. Not really taught eh. Kasi wala namang school for for parents eh. But yun nga, yung parents natin madali silang not all parents, but some of the parents, the most typical family dito sa Pilipinas is madali silang madala ng emotions niya because nga, yun nga, mahirap ang buhay eh. And that's the only way they know how to lash their anger out.
Mm-hmm.
Diba? Hindi naman siya yung na self-aware ako na this is gonna affect my family pag nag-ano ako, so I better keep it to myself. If your dad is like that na very aware, congrats. You have a lucky you're
true.
lucky.
Very true.
Ang galing ng dad mo. You should definitely look up to him. But
exactly.
Most of us and naman sa lahat ng is wala, hindi nila alam kung paano nila yun. Kasi wala naman talagang
they weren't taught how to be emotionally responsible by anyone, by the school, by their parents.
Yes, cycle lang yan eh.
Nagsa-cycle eh.
Parang
kaya may tinatawag generational trauma.
Yun na. Doon daw pumapasok, no? Kasi wala, hindi naman talaga nila alam eh. And you can't blame them kasi yun lang naman talaga yung alam nilang way. And ikaw ba, paano mo ba masho-show yung nila, di ba? Masho-show yung way sa kanila.
Usually, yung nakita kong way, how they show it, is by giving you the opportunity to be successful na lang. By giving you education.
Pera na lang.
Pera na lang.
Kuha ka ng pera.
I can't help you be emotionally stable or responsible, but I can give you the money. Or the opportunity to have more money.
Wala
so, yan ba yung goal ng magulang natin ba ngayon? Or us to have money but not be emotionally responsible?
We don't know. Kasi, like I said, yung mga airmats tsaka airpods naman natin, hindi din talaga nila alam kung paano maging tama na magulang. Wala namang right na magulang eh. Alam mo yan.
My question is, do you know, ito guys baka di nyo alam. Do you know what airmat or airpot means?
Airmat? Di ba parang, lang yun? Binaliktad na word na parang omsim, parang
mater, pater.
Mater, father, mother. Parang omsim, parang sakalang. Di ba ganun lang yun?
Gets naman. Pero,
ba't may deeper meaning pa ba
yun? May deeper meaning yun.
Ano yun? Latin?
Hindi. Ginawa to ng gobyerno. This is actually a book or a guideline. That is what airmat or airpat means. Magugulat kayo. Hindi Tagalog yung ibig sabihin ng airmat tsaka airpat, guys. Okay? Airpat means empowerment and reaffirmation of paternal abilities.
Ano?
Airpat.
Ano yan? Parang acronym?
Yes, it is an acronym.
Sige, edit ko yan dito.
E means empowerment. R means reaffirmation. Pat means paternal. Tapos may abilities. Basta ganun. Okay. Airmat means empowerment and reaffirmation of maternal abilities.
Okay, maternal and paternal ability.
Correct.
So, ano yung nakalagay dyan sa, ano yan? Parang libro
Parang libro.
or article na gano'n?
More on libro. More on libro talaga siya.
So, nilabas ng gobyerno yan?
Nilabas ng gobyerno natin yan. But we treat it as if it were a slang word.
Okay. Oy, may natutunan naman kayong bago. Ako
May
din, may
natutunan
natutunan
kayo,
ako.
guys.
Ermat and Erpat is nilabas ng gobyerno pala. So, meron pa lang talaga na guide? Is it a guide on how to
It's a guide on how to be a better parent as a
Mhm.
father and as a mother.
Meron din isang guide eh.
Oh.
Pero wala namang let's face it, hindi naman lahat nagbabasa nun. Isn't it the
I know.
Bible?
Oh.
Isn't it the Bible?
Wow. Thank you for bringing that up.
Wow, di ba?
Tama. It is the Bible that what we look at today to judge what is good and bad.
Hindi po ito religious topic, but hindi ba parang as basic as that yung principles on how to handle emotions sa or kung ano yung mga pinapakita mo sa mga anak mo, all pointing towards you being a good father or you being a good mother.
I would love to think that the Bible helps them understand. But how long has this country been Catholic? And how long have our parents have not been emotionally responsible? They attend Sunday Mass. They read the Bible, maybe sometimes at home, maybe sometimes at school. But if you do not understand the message, you will not understand how to truly be responsible for your emotions. So, based lang sa nangyayari, sabi mo nga, hindi lahat ng magulang natin emotionally responsible.
Right.
Pero Catholic naman sila.
Yeah.
They do go to Mass, they read the Bible.
Yeah.
Some don't. Ganun talaga. But, what more can they do if they're not learning from the Bible? As in, labas sa isang tenga, labas sa kabila.
Pasok sa isang tenga.
Pasok pala. Sorry, pasok sa isang tenga, labas sa kabila. Feeling ko ganun na lang yung mga tao sa Bible eh. So, they're not, this book that is supposed to be very special, they are taking for granted.
Right.
As well as si Erma at si Erpat.
Kasi nandyan naman.
But if you don't understand the message, you will not know how to deliver the message as well. Kaya, may ibang tao galit talaga. Let's say, simpleng bagay lang. Road rage. Konting cut lang sa'yo, galit ka na. Gusto mo sapakin kung sino-sino, kung anong object.
Oo.
Bakit? Why are we so mad with very little things that don't go our way?
Honestly kasi, mahirap din naman talaga i-control lang anger na emotion eh. Parang, especially sa road rage. Kasi, ano na yan eh. Pag ikaw, driver ka, it's a responsibility na kaagad. Responsibility towards sa sakay mo, towards yourself, and towards others na nagmamaneho rin sa same road as you.
Exactly. Kasi ilan tons of steel yung hawak mo. That can kill.
Tapos traveling at
a high speed.
High speed na rin. So, deadly talaga. And when you're doing your part na, okay, marunong ka mag-drive, responsable ka mag-drive, tapos yung iba, parang wala lang, cut ng cut, magagalit ka talaga eh.
Magagalit ka.
Kasi, unang-una, hindi lang naman ikaw eh. Marami pang nasa kalsada na mayroon ka pang sakay. Ewan ko, kasakay mo anak mo. Sobrang makakainit talaga ng ulo kapag yung the ones you love are put into danger. And you can't blame yung mga tao na yon. But the thing is,
yes. I will not hold it against you that you feel that anger. But there's a responsible way
into lashing out.
Releasing the anger. Not lashing out. Kasi hindi na responsible yun if you lash out eh. There's a responsible way to release the anger.
Okay, sige. Bigyan mo kami ng example. Okay, ikaw naman, lagay kita sa posisyon na, ikaw, nagdadrive ka, ang dala mo, sige, sabihin natin, asawa mo, future anak mo, future asawa mo, future anak mo, and then, nasagi ka. High speed kayo, nasagi ka. Tapos, okay ka naman, pero nasagi ka. Tapos, yung fear mo, yung nararamdaman mo, paano mo gagawin yun? Paano mo ilalabas responsibly?
Okay. So, ito muna. Okay, high speed. Nabangga kami.
Okay.
My first priority, bakit ba ako magalit? Kasi baka nadamay pamilya ko. Let me check muna kung may nangyari sa pamilya ko. Safe sila. Let me think everyone na wala nangyari sa pamilya ko. Na safe sila. Wag muna anger. Sobrang thankful ako na wala nangyari masama sa pamilya ko. First of all. So, kumakalma na ako na parang, okay, my family is safe. What's the next problem? Yung kotse. Okay. So, the car needs to be repaired. Okay. Siyempre, yan na yan. Siyempre, kung binangga ka, magkaka-report yun, police report. Based sa police report, siya yung magbabayad. He needs to pay by this time or by that time. But, if the anger is coming from your family being safe, nakita ko na safe sila eh. Okay na sila. Why still have anger? Ano ba? Kasi yung sa kotse, parang who's gonna be responsible sa kotse? Who's gonna be responsible na hindi ako makapunta sa trabaho? But the point is, you can never be too humble enough to be thankful that your family is safe.
Oh, nice.
What is a car? What is a piece of metal to my family's life and safety? Diba? So, sinasabi ko lang, there's more things to be thankful than more things to be angry about.
Oh, wow.
And I don't think that's what people see. They see anger first. And being thankful last. Bakit ganon? Why is anger the most dominant emotion rather than being thankful?
Parang the way you have to think about it is, parang may hierarchy eh. Parang, before you feel anger, you have to go through these emotions muna kasi yun yung bottom eh.
You have to feel the positive emotions first before you go to the negative.
Don't reach for the bottom.
Because if you reach for the bottom,
wala na, yun na end nun.
End ka na.
Pero
galit ka na.
What would you feel about the driver na nakabangga nga sa'yo? Or kung someone na naagrabyado ka.
Let's talk to them. Instead of just being mad. Ano ba nangyari? Lasing ka ba? Antok ka ba? I get it. Nangyari din sa akin yun as a driver. Why should I judge you when alam ko it's a possibility that could happen to me? That I could be on the other side of the situation.
Ganda.
Diba? Treat others the way you want to be treated. That's the golden rule. Parang why be mad when I can try to understand why it happened. Right. Instead of being mad, tapos wala naman mangyayari, galit pa ako. High blood ka na, or diba, all these things that's happening to your body feels so negative kasi galit ka.
Ikaw lang din ikaw lang din maapektuhan kapag
ikaw din maapektuhan ng masama. Why not resolve the problem, be thankful that everything's okay, and try to understand the other person on the other side. Kung hindi na talaga maintindihan na, okay, let me pray for you na lang. Na hindi to mangyari ulit. I can't control you, but that's all we can do. We can't control people, but we can pray for them.
That's true. I think, isa rin yan sa mga natutunan ko, hindi ka makapaniwala. Natutunan ko yung pag-iisip na yan through martial arts.
Martial arts,
pare.
Sa pagsasapak tsaka sa pagsisigipa.
Yun nga Sa Aikido, more specifically sa Aikido talaga. Sa Aikido kasi, we have this thing called Tai Chi. And then parang, ang Aikido kasi pure defense lang talaga siya. Wala siyang offense. So, kapag may umatake sa'yo, meron kaming technique yan eh. Basta I won't get into the deep details of Aikido, but ang tinuro sa amin ng sensei ko nung bata pa ako noon na nag-Aikido eh. Parang may umatake sa'yo, imbis na atakihin mo rin, na nagsasapakan kayo, nagtutulakan kayo, taking control kayo over power.
So it's like anger versus anger.
Anger versus anger. The way you take down a punch towards yourself is that calm it down. Look at the perspective of the other person.
Wow.
Understand the perspective of the other person. And once you reach to the point na yun na talaga, yun yung max anger niya, tsaka mo i-take down. Take down mo in terms of na, okay, sige, naintindihan kita, mali ang ginagawa mo. Let me show you my point of view.
So, grabbing anger calmly and slowly bringing it down.
Oo. Parang, sige,
binangga mo ako.
Naglalaban tayo, di ba? Sige, pasok ka na. Yan na ba sagad mo? Okay, ito yung sa akin. Parang ganun eh. Parang, what's the point eh? Kasi ikaw din masasaktan eh. Ikaw din masasaktan kung nakipaglaban ka lang. Hindi, ikaw may kasalanan nito. Hindi, wala. Sige, pulis tayo, ganyan. Kaya ang ganda nung sinabi mo na, okay, calm mind muna kesa anger kaagad, yung bottom kaagad na bottom emotion kaagad, the worst emotion. I could say it's the worst emotion talaga.
Yeah, one of them, yeah.
So, ang ganda on how to handle anger. But yun nga, people need to be more aware about their feelings and their emotions, especially road rage, pare. Kasi fighting basically. Kasi you're hurting other people na rin eh. Anger leads to rage and rage leads to violence.
Could be verbal violence, could be physical violence. Ang sakit din ng verbal violence, guys, ha?
Mas masakit yun.
Kasi parang wala kang magawa sa verbal violence eh. Especially kung family mo. Tatanggapin mo lang yung verbal violence nila. And it will lead you into sadness. And maybe worse, depression. So that's another negative emotion that you have to be responsible with because that can lead to self-destruction.
Yeah. And it parang kailangan mo din talaga na subukan i-manage yung emotions na nararamdaman mo. And the best way I think the best way to understand your emotions more is question your emotions. Questionin mo. Galit ako.
Bakit?
Galit ba talaga ako?
Galit ba talaga ako?
Kanino ko galit? Bakit ako nagagalit? Saan ako nagagalit?
Great way of thinking yun.
Always question your emotions. Same with your positive emotions. Am I really happy? Kasi minsan happiness is
baka false happiness lang
false
yan.
Happiness lang yan eh. So once you question your emotions, you understand more kung ano talaga yung nararamdaman mo. At the same time, you understand yourself na parang okay. Parang sad. How do I go about this?
May di ba ako na nabibitawan sa past that I can't move on from? Because happiness is also an emotion that you can't get over the past. Eh.
Right.
Diba?
And yun nga, yung sinasabi natin, back again on how to handle your once you question your emotions, nagkakaroon ka na ng self-awareness, which is very important.
Very important.
Na
hindi tinuturo.
Kasi sometimes, hindi natin alam na ikaw pala yung cause kung bakit yung iba, ganun yung emotion. Kasi, dude, when someone says na, pare, medyo nakakagago ka na, you have to be someone na pag sinabi yun sa'yo na, uy pare, nakakagago ka na.
Naka-trigger eh.
nakaka-trigger pa, gago ka rin anong ginawa ko sa'yo?
Hindi, ikaw yung gagot!
Oo, hindi. Ganun yung normal. But you have to act na parang, okay, sometimes lang, uy pare, gago ka na. Sabihin mo, shit. Ano naman bang ginawa ko? Teka nga lang. Sige nga, usapan natin. Ano bang ginawa ko? Parang ganun. Hindi yung
away agad.
Oo, kasi hindi naman ganun yun eh. It doesn't work that way na, hindi ako gago. Hindi. Kasi meron kang dumi sa mukha. Tapos sasabihin mo, wala. Hindi, wala. It's not up to you eh. It's not up to you to tell, But, yun nga, you have to practice din. Na, hindi na umabot na, ganun pa yung mangyari. Na parang, uy, pag ginawa ko to, parang gago yung pag ginawa ko yun Uy, parang gago yung ginawa ko Parang nakasakit ako doon Yun yung self-awareness na.
Yun yung self-awareness.
Yun yung Kaya,
maybe I'm wrong.
Oo, maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe may di ako nabibitawan. Kaya may pent-up emotions that hasn't been released. Na that is slowly being released sa ibang tao pa.
Oo, yun yung mahirap tanggapin ng tao. Yung
sobra.
word na yun. Yung word na, yung phrase na yun na maybe I'm wrong.
Am I wrong?
Am I wrong?
Kanta yun eh. People sing it, but do they really understand those words? Am I wrong?
Am I wrong? Parang mali yata ako. Parang ganun.
Am I responsible with the emotions I am allowing the others to be affected with?
Oo.
Diba? Maybe I'm wrong. Na galit ako na hindi ko mabitawan yung nangyari sa akin dati.
Right.
How can I move on is a growing question. Parang doon mo na mararamdaman na okay, I am wrong. How can I solve the problem?
How can I solve the problem?
'Di ba?
Kahit malaki man 'yan o maliit. Actually, yun nga sinabi ko rin na parang yung problema kasi na 'yan, parang you have to hardwire yourself na you have to hardwire your brain into thinking na mali ako. Kailangan yun Kailangan din yun
Pero hindi lagi. Hindi lagi. Minsan depression na yun
para sa bagay.
You can't just think you're always wrong kasi depression na yun. But you have to understand the real situation. Am I wrong?
Mali
yun talaga.
Ako.
Kung mali ako, let me change it. If hindi ako yung mali, let me pray for the people to understand that they are wrong. Because you can't control people Or maybe I should talk to these people in a way na they might understand it.
Uy, nice.
Kasi ang hirap sabihin na galit ka, tapos sasabihin mo pa sa isang tao na matrigger pa. Walang understanding. Maybe there is communication, but there is no understanding. What is the point of communication
pa, di ba?
If you don't understand the message? You can communicate, but is the message understood?
Uy. Nice.
Diba? So now, na-understand yung message. Is there something we can do? Yun na yun. Parang that's the very situational na what we can do. Baka pwede tayo lumabas. Maybe we can talk about it. Maybe we can share yung feelings natin. Ang daming paraan. But it's mostly about having someone there to listen and care about what's happening to you. And when someone's there to listen and care about what's happening to you, nare-release mo na yung anger, depression, all these negative emotions na you never released because no one was ever there to listen.
Uy, nice.
And to understand and to care. That's why it's so nice when you meet someone who cares.
Uy, nice.
Who understands. Because they're not showing you the negative side. They're showing you, hey, there's a positive side. And there's a way for you to be positive as well.
That's nice. So, lilipat na tayo dito sa medyo positive side ng emotions natin.
Positive emotions, alright? So,
but I still do want to talk about being sad
or the negative emotions and
negative,
being responsible about it.
Parang, mabilis kasi malungkot
Ikaw, mabilis ka
mabilis
malungkot.
ako malungkot.
Bakit
Parang,
mabilis ka malungkot? Insecure ka ba?
yeah, parang gano'n, naghahalo. Parang fear, parang, hindi ko kaya gawin yan. Hindi
That's
ko kaya
insecurity.
gawin yan. Yan nga.
If you're afraid na hindi mo kaya gawin, insecure ka na.
Yeah, but it is valid to feel those types of emotions.
But it is also useless.
Yeah. Once in a while, you have to feel those emotions. Ang importante is how you
react.
No, get back.
Exactly. How you get back is how you react to those feelings.
Parang kung malungkot ako,
we're not saying it is bad to feel these emotions. We just want you to be responsible enough na after you feel these emotions, these negative emotions, you know how to handle them. Right. What do you do next?
Ayun nga. So, sad ako, tapos
okay, so
lang
I'm not saying that's bad to feel sad. Yeah. But what do you do next?
Yun nga, na at the end of the day, na naisip ko na parang, okay, what does this benefit me? Being sad, ano ba nangyayari dito? Tutuloy-tuloy lang ba ako magiging sad or do I do something about it? And yun nga, that's where questioning your emotions come into play. Bakit ba ako sad? Bakit ba ako ganyan? 'Di ba? So, yun yung nakakatulong siguro. Well, at least for me, na on how to get up from emotions. Kasi, yeah, I was depressed din talaga dati. And
I'm sure a lot of people have been through that.
A lot of people been there. Kasama ko rin yung mga yan.
Tell me a story nga about your depression.
Grabe naman to.
Give me a picture of what your depression looks like.
Okay, sige. Damn. There was a time, pre-pandemic yata yun or pandemic. Yun nga, na-drop out ako sa school. Parang, hindi naman drop out. Parang, umalis ako sa school. Di ko na alam kung saan pupunta ako.
So, depressed ka nun?
Depressed na ako. Sumabay pa na nag-break kami ng ex ko. 6 years into the relationship. 6 years or 7 years. I can't remember. Tapos, sumunod pa na nagkasakit lola ko nga sa US. And then, ayun, nagka-problema ulit sa family. Tapos, may namatay lolo ko. Namatay na din lola ko. Sunod-sunod yun. All in 1 year.
Sunod-sunod problema, okay?
Yeah. And then, I was really lost and I was really sad and I was really hurt. Yun nga eh. But, you have to allow yourself to feel these emotions. Yeah. Kasi, yun nga, after these emotions, what happened to you, what happened to me at least, is that I come out stronger.
Okay.
That's what I got from sadness. That's what I got from feeling sad na, okay, sige, this may be the lowest point in my life. No, nothing else can top this up.
Yeah.
Hopefully. And now na naranasan ko na to, lahat ng ibato nyo sa akin will be nothing.
I see.
And that's how I got stronger. And ang mahirap lang doon is getting out nga of the sadness. But once you get out of that sadness, sobrang sulit na. And sige, maraming tutulong sa iyo na, friend,
may tumulong ba sa'yo?
Meron maraming tumulong sa akin.
May tumawag ba sa'yo?
Meron.
As in yung ayaw mo na sagutin yung phone pero tumatawag pa rin sila.
Yup, meron ganon. May mga tao na ganon. And then, I was always resistant. Always resistant kasi na-addict ako dun sa feeling ng sadness eh. Kasi,
naging vice mo.
It's addictive.
Naging addictive yung sadness
is
and anger or yung negative emotions.
Negative emotions is addictive.
Bakit?
Parang, parang, okay, wala na akong gagawin eh. Parang, okay, sad. Ito na yung buhay ko. Wala nang gagawin. Okay na, dito na lang ako. Parang na-addict ako dun sa place where I'm at na, okay, everything's going to shit na from now on. I might as well do nothing na. But, yun nga. Yun, marami nag-help sa akin. But the only one that will put you out of sadness is yourself lang talaga. Is yourself lang talaga. And once you do that, sobrang sulit, pare.
How do you get to that point?
Na?
na gets mo na okay, this is it. This is rock bottom, but may hope ako na I can still do more.
Yun nga. I questioned my I questioned my emotions eh. If this is really the end, ba't di pa ako magpamatay?
Dumating dun sa question na yun.
Ba't di pa ako magpatay if this is really the end? But, yun nga, hindi pa ako wala, hindi pa naman, andito pa ako eh. So, tuloy ang laban. So, everything went uphill from there. Parang, after I got out of sadness, everything went uphill.
Nagdasal ka ba dun? Like,
Yeah.
Did you pray?
Honestly, yeah, I did. I'm not the most religious person. I think everyone in my family knows that. Lahat ng friends ko, I'm not really religious. But at that time, I really did say to the Lord na, Lord, ikaw na bahala. Kung saan mo ko dalhin, sige. I give up. I'm not giving up in life. I'll give everything to you na. And then surprisingly enough, He gave me more than what I expected. Kaya sobrang thankful ako. Kahit hindi ako nagdadasal araw-araw, I know na there's a creator or there's someone looking out after me. Kasi ngayon, nandito pa ako. I'm still fighting. I'm still kicking. And, yun. Saya lang ng buhay. Ngayon,
ang galing.
May hirap pa rin, pero
prayer is power talaga.
Prayer is power, oo.
Kasi it's so hard to give up control eh. Kasi binigay na nga sa atin yung control and you still want to give it up. But when we give up control, na sinasabi na natin, ikaw na bahala. Susunod na lang ako kasi alam ko, ikaw yung tama. Take over. Take the wheel.
Yup.
And I will enjoy the ride with you. Instead of yung tao na nagko-control na lang sa buhay niya. Yung tao na nagsasabi, yung iniisip na lang niya, uy, sobrang thankful ako sa ginawa ko dati. Thankful ako sa past self ko kasi ginawa niya yun. Pero we forget that it's not only us. May creator na nagbibigay ng chance sa atin.
That is right.
To be a better person pa. To enjoy the more beautiful things in life pa. Diba? Kasi imbis na taking pride in what we've done, we are being humble enough to thank the creator of what we can't control. So kaya ang sarap ibigay yung power na yun na take control and I will follow. And that is the hardest thing, I think, for a person to give.
That's true, man.
Diba? Can you give me an example, let's say, after you gave up yung power na yun, na ikaw yung may hawak sa buhay mo. Sabi mo, hindi na ako may hawak, ikaw na may hawak. What are the things that happened after that?
Well, ayun, karoon ako ng magandang trabaho naman. Nakahanap ako ng trabaho kahit hindi naman ako graduate. Yung problema ko sa pera kahit papano na susolusyonan na.
About yung fears.
I've been less scared of the things that will happen kasi I know na may solusyon. Ang mindset ko ngayon is there's no such thing as a big problem or a small problem. It's just a problem. Kasi when you think about it, every problem has a solution. So why bother blowing things out of proportion kung masusolusyonan mo naman, kung kaya mo naman solusyonan.
Because some people can't let go of the problem because they can't let go of control.
And some people won't even bother to solve the problem kasi ang iniisip nila is, ay, ang laking problem nito. Hindi ko kaya to.
Depression.
Yeah. And then, ayun, in terms of love life naman, I'm very thankful na ngayon sa partner ko ngayon. And kasi, sobra pa sa hiningi ko. Sobra pa sa in-expect ko yung yung level of yung level ng relationship namin. Ganun ka iba na. And ayun, really became stronger.
So let's say kakagaling mo lang sa maraming problema. How were you able to find a woman that,
I didn't.
What do you mean?
Hindi ako naghanap.
Ano?
Kusa siyang pumunta.
Parang kusang pumunta yung babae sa'yo?
At the least, parang...
I'm just saying kasi minsan mahirap talaga eh. Parang you can try to be the most attractive person in the world.
Yeah.
But sometimes you get in your own way. Sometimes things happen. How did someone from rock bottom, parang how did you find love? Or how did love find you?
Ayun, nasa love na tayo. At that time kasi, hindi ako naghanap ng love from someone else. I found love in myself muna. So that, ang inisip ko nun, malayin ko muna sarili ko, so that yung pagpuno na ako ng pagmamahal sa sarili ko, yung umapaw na love is mabibigay ko sa partner ko, sa ibang tao. Now, hindi talaga ako naghahanap.
How did you love yourself? Parang greed ba yun?
Taking care of yourself. No. Taking care of yourself. Oo. Spirituality mo, health mo, siyempre, yung mga kinakain mo, mental health mo, yung mga ganun. And then,
masasabi mo ba, parang inisip mo na ibang tao ka na parang you're trying to take care of the body, loving the body.
Yeah.
Na parang,
not only the body, actually.
Treating the body and the soul as something separate. Parang I'm responsible for this. Let me do my part.
Yun nga, siguro yun na nga, doon na, emotional responsibility na rin na nagpa-branch out na. Pero yeah, not only yung body ko, yung kung ano yung ini-intake ng utak ko na do I expose myself in entertainment na nakakatulong sa akin o nakakasama sa akin.
Maraming forms of entertainment.
Daming forms of
meron nga nakakatulong, yung nakakasaya, and with good intent, and with good information din. Pero may comedy din na masama.
Masama din.
May masama. Yung nag-judge ka lang ng tao, nagsasabi ka lang ng masama. Diba?
Yun, nilimit ko yung sarili ko doon. Basically, taking care of myself. And then, bigla na lang dumating na parang...
So, you were emotionally responsible?
Yeah.
Para...
Binil ko yung emotion... Okay, hindi ko nga alam kung anong word na yun. Pero yun yung siguro yung na-build ko. Na emotional responsibility and self-awareness na rin. And then, at that time na... Sige, I was doing my own thing pa rin. I was doing my own thing. Na-meet ko siya na same kami ng level. Not really same. No. Parang, ayun, yung high level of awareness. And then,
ano mo na-meet ba? sa kalsada lang? Bigla na lang siya dumating sa kalsada?
Sa trabaho, bro.
Sa trabaho. Sa trabaho. Okay.
Sa trabaho, bro.
Okay. It's okay.
I'm not ashamed of it.
Don't be ashamed.
Yeah, I'm proud of it. Yeah, but yun, least expect ko talaga na siya yung magiging partner ko. Parang I'm not really looking for one. Tapos sabi, okay. I felt nice when talking to her. Parang ganda ng mga usapan namin. And then I just went for it. And then, history as is. Yun na yun. Saya.
Wow.
So, parang from sadness, nag-level up. From sadness, nag-cross ako ng border from the negative spectrum of the emotions, crossing the border to the positive one, all ends up sa love. Yun eh. Yun yung top eh. Love is, ewan ko kung totoo yun.
I agree. I agree.
Love, anger. Parang,
maybe not anger, but we can all pile all the negative emotions down there.
Parang, ayun, slowly building up, papunta dun sa love.
So would you say, emotional awareness got you through that barrier from negative to positive?
Oo naman.
Pero syempre, with the help din ng prayer.
Yeah, it's a big...
Because prayer, what I understood sa story mo, through prayer, that's when you understood emotional responsibility.
Yeah. That's true. Yep. Konti na lang, luluha na ako.
Okay lang yan. We all go through that. Magugulat ka rin, bro.
Ikaw, ano story
Dumating din ako sa sitwasyon
Alright, yan ang
na
maganda.
binigay ko yung control na sabi ko, di ko na kaya to. Ayoko na.
Mhm.
Sa'yo na lang.
Sa'yo na lang.
Take the wheel and I will enjoy the ride. Because I can't keep thinking of being afraid for my future. I can't keep thinking of shame for my past. Help me be a better person by helping me let go that I control these emotions. Parang,
Mhm.
'di ba? Parang binibitaw mo lahat ng emotions to gain awareness and to gain responsibility.
Mhm.
'Di ba?
Saya.
So dumating din ako sa point na 'yan, na parang lahat ng mali ginagawa ko na.
Like for example, what?
Wow. For example, what?
bibigay tayo ng...
Sweldo pa lang, ubos na. Parang,
Uy.
bakit ba? Saan napupunta lahat ng pera ko? Bakit parang mali lahat ng choices na ginagawa ko? Parang, sa una, hindi ako masaya kahit ginagastos ko yung pera. Second, yung pamilya ko hindi masaya kahit may trabaho ako. Third, parang hindi ko talaga ma-explain eh. Kasi yung third point is more on what can I do about all these things? What can I do about me not being happy, everyone else not being happy? Ano ba magagawa ko? So I still try to take control. What can I do? What can I do as a person to make it right? And I tried to make it right, but it still was not right. Wala pa rin masaya. Ako hindi masaya, pamilya ko hindi masaya.
How
So,
did you try to make it right?
Parang I tried to be more responsible sa ginagawa ko. Gumawa ako ng Google Sheets kung saan
Wow.
napupunta lahat ng pera ko. Gumawa ako ng pie chart.
Trinak mo?
Renak ko. Pero parang even with all that control na nakita ko yung numbers, trying my best sa work, doing all these things sa metrics na nakita nila, nagagawa ko naman. Pero hindi ko pa rin magawa yung trabaho ko ng maayos, even if I was meeting yung metrics lang. Yung quota ko ng metrics. Okay?
Okay.
So, inisip ko, I can't do it. Hindi ko kaya mag-isa to. Mag-isa yung emotions na nararamdaman ko.
Right.
Let me let go of it, of the fear, of the future and the shame of the past.
Pero at that time ba, do you know who to whom to let, saan mo siya ile-let go?
Oo.
Kilala mo
Kasi
na ba yun?
maririnig mo pangalan niya eh. Tatawagin ka niya kasi naririnig niya na umiyak ka, na hindi mo na kaya. Kaya magpapakilala siya na, ay, do you have a problem? Tapos sinagot ko, yes. Please take it away. Take the wheel. And it all went away.
Nice.
Lahat ng emotions nawala, naging kalmado na lang. Naging parang yung utak ko sobrang lumuwag to the point na I can think so clearly. I can see everything so clearly.
Wow.
Na everything became so clear because I let go of the control. And I think that's how my emotional responsibility came into my life. When I let go of the control.
Nice. I think that's the visual representation or the parang theoretical representation of the borderline eh. When everything's so calm na, di ba? And everything's so clear. Parang andun ka na sa borderline from negative to positive.
Because I think that's what anger or let's say negative emotions can do eh. Cloud your judgment. And in clouding your judgment, it makes you feel that you have control. Na you can solve it somehow. But sometimes, solving it means letting go instead of taking control.
Nice.
Very
counterproductive no?
Hindi counterproductive, pero very parang counterflow sa isip ng tao ngayon.
Yeah.
Take control daw para kung ano gusto mo mangyari, yun yung mangyayari. Take control. But apparently, bro, we found emotional responsibility by letting go of control. And prayer.
Control.
Prayer helps, guys. Prayer helps. But yeah.
Wow.
That is the message. So through prayer, through letting go, we can now rest our hearts to understand better things.
Wow. Understanding better things. Wow. Ganda.
Diba?
I think, diba? Dami nabubuo dito sa podcast natin. Parang, grabe, hindi ko nga alam kung ano yung emotional responsibility. Ngayon ko lang talaga narinig yan. I didn't even know that it existed, and I didn't know na it existed with you and with me. Parang ganun, di ba? Parang now looking back to the things that I've been through, parang, oo nga. I think that's emotional responsibility. Galing.
You have a better picture na. You have a clearer understanding without cloudy judgment. Diba?
Wow.
Sarap huminga.
Sarap huminga,
talaga
pare.
magbitaw, guys.
Huwag kayo mag-alala.
It lets your heart be open to better things.
Ganda. Ganda na message. Ganda ng end natin.
Yeah.
I think this is where we end our podcast, but I really do hope na yung viewers natin sa inyo dyan, you got something out of this conversation, and I hope na may natutunan kayo. And if you're the one who is getting through yung mga problems nga, and depression or sadness, I hope this podcast, anger,
cloudy judgment feeling,
all these negative emotions, I really hope na you got something out of our stories, out of our mga pinagsasabi namin dito. And I really hope that somehow it helped you, no, kahit papaano, and may napulot ka. And please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share mo to kung may natutunan ka. Kung wala, comment mo rin. Kung wala mo natutunan dyan okay lang, walang problema yon. Emotional responsible kami, bro. Hindi kami
we're not saying be prideful in being emotionally responsible, but acknowledge that you can be emotionally responsible. And there is a way to do it.
Right. Sige, negative comments. Let's go.
Pangit no worries.
Pangit ng quality ng cam. Okay lang, guys.
Okay lang. It's okay. We still love you.
Oo. Kaya this is this is their second episode pa lang, pero I'm really foreseeing it na it could be something big. Hopefully it will be talaga. So, yun, looking kami ng mga sponsors. Baka naman pa-aircon natin to.
Kahit wala, okay lang.
Baka meron dyan.
We do not control you.
We do not control you, pero konting electric fan lang o air cooler.
Baka
naman. Pwede kayong maglagay ng products dito nyo kung gusto nyo. Walang problema. This is an open space. Pag lumaki kami, andito ka na. Why not? Coconut, di ba?
Alright.
So, yun na. This concludes our podcast for today. Abangan nyo yung mga next episodes namin on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. Follow us on social media. Like, comment. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Comment nyo kung anong mga gusto nyo i-comment. Comment nyo kung ano yung gusto nyo yung topic namin for the next episodes. We'll make sure to line it up, and we take into account namin yan. Share nyo to sa mga tao na siguro going through a hard time. Sana may mapulot din sila.
Yeah.
And yun. Anything else to add? Casper? Nope. Alright. Again, this is Anbu Media. My name is Echo. This is Casper, my co-host, and farewell to you, my friend. This is Anbu Media signing off.